Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the LEGO Ninjago Movie Minifigures. This should be a full set, so I'm going to open them so you can see what they look like and show you the bump codes. Even though those are not really reliable anymore, the best way to figure out what you're getting is to feel the bag, and I'll show you what pieces to feel for. But some people do like seeing the bump codes, so I will show you those. So this is Master Wu. Couple different ways to feel for him. There's only two characters that has this kind of shaped hat, and he also has this little cornflakes brick that's really easy to feel for. So I'm going to put him together and you can see what he looks like. This is what Master Wu looks like, fully assembled. Pretty cute little character. His bump code looks like this, and the number right here on the bag is 624B7. Typically, if you have the same number on the bag, the bump codes will be the same. I have noticed when I was marking these, some of them are the exact same. Sometimes it is hard to tell because there are air bubbles in it. It's not as easy as it used to be. So like I said, never go by that. Feel for the accessories in the bag. That's the best way to figure out what you're getting. This is Flashback Garmadon. And the easiest thing to feel for is the camera. Has a little handle on it. He also has this little brick as well. This is what the Flashback Garmadon looks like. Pretty neat little minifigure. It's got two body pieces here. One's a little bit bigger than the other. And his camera and his brick. This is what his bump code looks like. And the next one is Kendo. This one comes with two sticks that are not bendable. That's kind of how I found him. He also has a little body piece as well, and a helmet. This is what Kendo looks like. You can either do the hairpiece or the mask. And that's what he looks like with the mask on. So if you're looking for him, look for these two sticks that are not bendable. There are a couple minifigures in this series that have swords, but they are bendable, so it's an easy way to tell him apart. You find two of the sticks. This one is Zane. His backpack is a huge piece, and what I feel for, you could feel this little circle. If you feel the bag, you could feel where it indents. It's a really big piece, so that's what I look for. And his hairpiece is super flat as well. Forgot to show Kendo's bump code. Two right here and one over there. And then the bump code for Zane. And here's Zane. He has a cool little sweater on. This one is the gong and guitar rocker. His hairpiece is extremely obvious. You can feel the indent through the bag where it goes on. And then of course the guitar is going to be very easy to feel for. The guitar rocker is pretty cool. He has like a little chain imprint on his pants, his little skull t-shirt. Does have a little tattoos over here. Pretty cool little minifigure. His bump code is 2 dots. This is Lloyd Garmadon. Just dropped his little spoon. He has a bowl that's really easy to feel for and the spoon. So that's a good way to tell him apart. There is another character that has a bowl and a spoon. The Volcano Garmadon also has a spoon and a bowl, but this one has a hood and he only has one body piece, whereas the Volcano one has two. So look for those. Here is Lloyd, his little bowl. The bowl has a dragon on it, it's pretty neat. In his bump code, I was only able to find one dot on the far left. Oh, one of my favorites. This is the Sushi Chef. I love sushi and I love Lego food. So the easy things to feel for with this set is the little tiny round sushi pieces and this itty bitty little cleaver. So here's a Sushi Chef. Definitely my favorite so far, possibly even in the whole set. His nice little scorpion kind of prints on the back. His sushi stacks next to him. He could hold one in his hand. It's a neat little minifigure. His bump code, there's two on the far left. Next up, this is the Spinjitzu Training Ninja. So she has two swords and they are bendable. There's another character that has a sword, but he only comes with one. So that's a way to tell that apart. And you can also pretty much feel her ponytail through the bag as well. And here is Naya. I think I called her the Training Ninja a second ago, but this is Spinjitzu Training Naya. She has a little mole right there on her face. Cool little costume with some gold detail. Oh, and her bump code. Almost forgot about that. 3 dots on hers. This is the Shark Army Octopus. The Shark Army people were the hardest for me to find. They were sold out at a lot of our stores we went to. So this one has a fish, so you want to feel for him. And he also has this octopus headpiece. It is flexible and bendable. And he also has lots of these little bricks, these little circles, because it goes with his little gun. So those are all things you should look for if you're looking for him. So here's our Shark Army Octopus. It's a little gun, you press that, shoots it. I like his little headpiece. He does have a little bit of printing on his face. And he does have a little scar going across his face. In the back he's got his little air tank. And here is his bump code. Found several dots on that one. This is the other Shark Army guy. This is the angler. He also has a fish, but you can feel this little mace piece. And the little stick for that is separate. So look for the spikes and the fish if you're looking for the shark angler. So this minifigure is a female. She too has a scar on her face. A little air tank on the back. I think I like the headpiece for this one a lot better than the octopus one. And again, the headpiece is a little flexible. And her bump code. We are officially halfway through. Got 10 more to go. There's 20 in this set. This is Cole. So Cole is pretty easy to feel for because of this boombox. You can feel the little handle at the top. So that is the best way to look for him. So Cole is a pretty cool little character. He has a little band t-shirt on. I think it's supposed to be like an AC/DC band t-shirt. On the back it says World Tour 1985 sold out. His boombox has some gold detail on it. And his bump code, there's definitely a dot here. There's a bunch of air bubbles over here. There could possibly be a dot there, but it's very hard to tell. Again, look for that boombox if you're looking for Cole. Here is Jay. So for Jay, the best thing to feel for is this little tile. He also does have a stick, and then the scarf, and then this brick as well. There's a few different pieces. And again, the scarf, you can kind of feel the shape of it through the bag. Here's Jay and his little selfie stick. And his bump code. Here is my other favorite from the set. This is the Volcano Garmadon. He's the one I mentioned earlier that also has, where did his spoon go? It might still be in the bag. He also has a spoon and a bowl, just like Lloyd did, but the difference is he has 2 chest pieces, and he also has this helmet you could feel for. I think this is my next favorite minifigure from the series. I love his little pajamas. It has clouds and volcanoes on it. Thought that was really cool. I also like his face. And his bowl. And his little spoon. Very neat looking. Bump code. There are 7 more. This is Garmadon. So he does have 2 chest pieces, but the one has shoulder pads on it. It is all one piece. He also has this kind of hat. So there's 2 different characters that have this kind of shaped hat. You could feel his has more of like a circle on it, and this one has a little tiny dot. So you can't actually feel the difference between those. And then he also has his little staff, or whatever you want to call it, that he's holding. It is in 2 different pieces. So a couple different things you could look for that character. Here's Garmadon with his helmet off because it is a little hard to see his face with it on. I'm really liking these minifigures with the 2 body pieces so that they're taller. I kind of like that. His bump code, there's 3 dots at the bottom, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. This one is the Shark Army Great White. He does have a fish, so all the Shark Armies have a fish. But this one has a flame that goes with it. It's a separate piece. It's the only character in the series that has a flame, so I would suggest looking for this if you're looking for the Shark Army Great White. I like that this minifigure has a crazy angry face and his really thick eyebrows. His suit is actually pretty cool. Has a lot of detailing on it. Little medals. Some burn marks. Unfortunately, his helmet kind of covers up his eyebrows and the funny look on his face, but that's what he looks like. And his bump code. Five more left. This is Lloyd. So for Lloyd, you have a sword. There's only 1 in here. It is slightly bendable, but not as much as the other one. And it's also shaped differently, so you can feel for that. There's also this brick piece. And there is a little tassel that dangles. So this is Lloyd with his hairpiece. His little sword has a little tassel on it. His mask does come in 2 pieces. And here's with his face mask on. Pretty sure we have pretty many girls left, so yep, here's one of them. This is the N-Pop girl. Her teddy bear is probably the most notable piece for this character. She also has the big hairpiece and pigtails, and then her little skirt. You could feel that through the bag, the little rivets in it. I didn't think I was going to like this minifigure. It's funny because even though I'm a girl, I typically don't like the girl minifigures, but I really like this one. Lots of bright colors. She has Unikitty on her shirt. Really cute. There's her bump code for the N-Pop girl. The piece is still stuck in the bag. This is for the Shark Army General 1. You can't really fill this through the bag, so I wouldn't suggest trying for that. But she does have this little tiny slushy cup that you can pretty easily feel through the bag. Here's a Shark Army General, her little slushy cup. And she too has a lot of detailing on the front of her little uniform, some medals. Not bad minifigure. Bump code, 2 dots spaced out at the bottom. This one is a GPL Tech. Couple different things here. There is a little laptop. There is a coffee mug that you can feel for. She also does have a little ponytail headpiece as well, hairpiece as well. So this minifigure has a Batman shirt under the lab coat, which is pretty funny. And her laptop actually does open and snap shut, and there are little buttons on it, which is pretty nice little detail there. And the bump code. And then we have one more. This is Misako, not quite sure how to pronounce that. The best way to feel for this character is this little bag. It does have a little handle on it. And here's this character. I like her hairpiece with the little chopsticks in it. Very cute. And the bump code. And I'll go ahead and show you the insert that came in the package as well. All 20 minifigures. Here are the minifigures. And on the back it gives you the instructions for the ones that are a little bit more difficult to put together. I'm not quite sure what the next minifigure series will be, but stay tuned to my channel. I do all the unboxings, what to feel for, and the bump codes for all the minifigure series that LEGO puts out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.